Hello guys, this is Spicy, and this is a review on the Bandai high grade 1/44 scale Hi Nu Gundam GPB color. So this is actually not from the Universal Century. This is like a custom variant from the OVA Gunpla Builders Beginning G, and yeah. So this is like a variation of the Hi Nu Gundam. In the Universal Century, the Hi Nu Gundam is like a reimagined version of the Nu Gundam. And yeah, this one's the original retail price, suggested retail price 2,200 yen. Very cool. And it's actually in this purplish blue color in the Universal Century version, the UC version. And this one is just they trying to make this one more like the Nu Gundam. Yeah, if that make any sense. They make the color more closely resemble this guy, the Nu Gundam. As you can see, yeah, it's the same color basically, unlike the one from the Universal Century. So let's take a quick comparison. As you can see, the Hi Nu is actually smaller than the Nu Gundam. In the story, I believe, in the Universal Century, this is just like this thing was mentioned in the novel around the same timeline as the Char's counterattack. And in the novel, this is Amuro's mobile suit, which is supposed to be this suit right here. It's really confusing. I don't really understand it. It kind of doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. This one looks significantly better. It's just this suit is actually smaller than the actual Nu Gundam. Yeah, so they call this guy the Hi Nu. Anyway, this kit was actually really took a long time to put this one together. It's got so many parts. I had to take a look at this logo. I wonder if I was actually building like a real grade or something. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of work, and you also have to put in a lot of painted details, like all the gold color you see right here on the shoulder armor, the leg armor right here, some gold color on the side skirt, and the fuel tanks on the back. Oh man, like and all these gold color pieces on the back, these are all painted, so it's a lot of work to that required to put this one together. I think it took me about like 11 hours to build this kit total, so very close to a real grade. Yeah, the decals on it, it's not so bad. We got some decals over here, just very minor decals, so not really a big deal there. And let's take a look at the manual. So Gunpla Builder Beginning G is pretty much like the precursor to Gundam Build Fighters, and this is like the guy who's piloting this the Hi Nu. It's not Amuro. Yeah, so that's kind of weird, but anyway. Yeah, it's got all the features of the Hi Nu. It's just a recolor of the Universal Century version of the Hi Nu. Alright, so let's talk about accessories. So we got the beam bazooka right here. Pretty cool. This one also needs to be painted. I didn't finish painting this one. And let's compare it to the Nu Gundam's beam bazooka. You can see right here. It's a significant difference. Alright, anyway. So I'll put this one back on the Nu Gundam. Then we also have the beam rifle, which is also significantly different from the Nu Gundams. You can see right here. Here's the Nu Gundam's beam rifle. Here's the Hi Nu's beam rifle. Very different. And so is the shield. The shield's also very different. Alright, even the beam saber is different. The Hi Nu's beam saber is a lot cooler. And the Nu Gundam's beam saber is a lot cooler, as you can see. It's like that. Well, this one is just a regular beam saber with another peg hole on the bottom that you can attach the secondary beam effect. So yeah, the overall look of the Hi Nu is better, but the accessories, the Nu Gundam still wins. Yeah. Alright, that's the accessories. Yeah, the beam rifle also needs to be painted. I got lazy there. Anyway, put so much work into this kit. Anyway, so, ooh, the hand just came off. That's not good. Alright, for storage options, yeah, let's go ahead and put the hand back on. Alright, we got these beam sabers, and then you just unpeg the beam effect piece right here, and you can store the beam saber on the wings just by clipping this in here, and then closing this up like that. There we go. We have another one over here. There's actually two beam sabers, one in each winglet. And yeah, unlike the Nu Gundam, where each individual fin funnel can be detached, only two of them are available. So you get this one right here. You have this one flying around. Fin funnel. Like that. You can have two of them, that's it. The other ones are pretty much just for looks. Just one piece of plastic that yeah, so that was a little bit disappointing. So having 6 fin funnels that you can actually deploy, you can only deploy 2. Alright, what is going on here? Am I doing this right or am I doing this wrong? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so fin funnel. These are something new type pilots can use, control via their new type of brainwave. Because you know, they got Jedi powers or new type powers. All right, so let's take a look at the shield. We got this shield connector piece right here, so you can attach the shield to the arm. The shield design is actually really cool. You can see we have color separation. Very nice. These are all separate pieces which you have to attach to the shield. And the back of the shield is just gray. Then we got a shield connector here. You can have a shield connected to this side or on the side. Yeah, that's nothing. That's actually very common among the Gunpla kits. Anyway, let's talk about articulation. So, the arm is actually on a peg. The shoulder is actually on a peg and attached to this poly cap. So you can swing it back and forth. It's not a swing out poly cap, just a peg attached to a poly cap. And the peg is on another poly cap attached to the shoulder. So, kind of get universal joints there. You got a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, not double jointed. Shoulder armor you can rotate up like that. You can rotate, you can move the arm like perpendicular, which is okay. And then we have a ball peg for the hand. You can pop out the hand and swap it out with the trigger finger for the beam rifle. Right there, pretty cool. Alright, and then we have the head on a ball peg, and it's also on a hinge, so you can move the head up like that. Pretty cool. It's significantly hindered by these, I guess, collar right there, so you can't really move the head. Yeah, anyway, no ab crunch. It's just a poly cap in the waist section that you rotate 360 degrees. You know, I was a little bit disappointed with this. There's so many parts that go into this body. They could have just made it so it can have like just ab crunch or something. I can lift up the front skirt. The front skirt solid one piece, so you have to lift them up together. I don't think you can cut this one without like causing any problems. You can kind of move the side skirt a little bit. You also have to paint the side skirt to be accurate to the picture. And then we got the old style ball joint on the polycap, so no thigh cut. And you can just move it back and forth. The back skirt is fixed. Then we have double jointed knees, surprisingly. That's pretty good. And then we have the polycap for the leg and the hinge right there, so you can move it back and forth. Yeah, you can go pretty far back like that. And then you can go forward. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's it for the articulation. Got the beam rifle on this kit. So much paint required. And yeah, I do need to clean up some of the excess paint and then fill in some more areas. Alright, so the back right here we have this fuel tank which you can adjust a little bit. You know, it's on a ball joint. So yeah, I understand. I think these fuel tanks are just for the purpose of propulsion, so it's really doesn't really do anything with the mobile suit. And then you can move the wings a little bit. You can move it, I guess, make it look like it's flapping or something. Yeah, it's kind of funny. And you can also move this up and down like that. I guess when it's in flight mode, or when it's just like, you know, doing this. Also have another wing on the back. It's like, yeah. I don't know what's the purpose of having this one, but it looks pretty cool. It's actually not part of the backpack. It's actually part of the mobile suit. So, yeah, very interesting. I think I like this one better than the Nu Gundam because of all the detail that you can add to it, and it just look a lot more menacing with the wings instead of you know, fin funnels attached to the back. So yeah, I would recommend this one. I think the price is very close to the price of the Nu Gundam. It's like maybe $3 difference. I think this one's $30. This one's like 27. So yeah, I would recommend picking this up, or both if you really like it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the the Hi Nu, high grade Hi Nu from Gundam Gunpla Build Fighters Beginning G. And yeah, it's probably one of my well, I like the build of this one. So it's one of the more interesting build. Not one of my favorite, but one of the more interesting build in the high grades series. Alright, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys find this information helpful, and as always, thanks for watching.